Hello, how are you? Well, we're going to read a story today. And we have lots of books to go ahead and do that with, right? But I think today, the book that I'm going to read to you, it's not on the shelf. So where could it be? It's inside of my pocket. Did you know that kangaroos have pockets? They do. And not everything that's small should be overlooked. In today's book, it's small, but it's a really great story. And this book is an interactive book, and I'm going to share it with you. The name of the story is Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. This story is a collection of stories by a wonderful British woman by the name of Beatrix Potter. She made lots of stories about animals that she saw in her farmland 100 years ago in England. And we still have her stories today because they are masterpieces. And so today we're going to read this one, Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. It starts out with a little girl by the name of Lucy. It says, Lucy is a little girl who always loses her handkerchiefs. She looks for them in the barn and she finds, look at this. Oh, look at that. She finds Sally Henny Penny, the chicken. What noise does the chicken make? Sally Henny Penny has not seen the handkerchiefs, so Lucy asks Cock Robin. But Cock Robin, there he is. The robin has a red breast. What happens to the robin? He flies away. Off he goes. See? Off he goes. Up in the hills, behind some bushes, Lucy sees something she has never noticed before. What could be in those bushes? Let's see. A door. Now that is very exciting stuff. Let's see what happens here. Lucy goes up to the little door and she opens it, and inside she finds something. Do you want to see what's inside the door? I want to see what's inside the door. And now we meet Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. She's behind the door. Lucy asks, "Who are you?" "I am a laundress." She lifts a blanket and Lucy sees her. Do you know what a laundress is? A laundress is a person who washes laundry. And what's under her laundry? A handkerchief. And Lucy's looking for a handkerchief, isn't she? Mrs. Tiggy Winkle washes lots of clothes behind Peter Rabbit's jacket. And Lucy finds, have you ever heard of Peter Rabbit? That's another one of the characters that Mrs. Beatrix Potter created. So what's behind his jacket? Her pinafore. Now, you might not ever have seen a pinafore before, but young ladies used to wear this as part of their underwear underneath a dress. And that's what a pinafore is. Mrs. Tiggy Winkle has prickles, and Lucy does not sit too near her when they have tea and cookies. They're having tea and cookies. What's prickles? Do you know what prickles are? Well, she has these little pokey things that are sticking out of her. Why does she have pokey things? Soon, Lucy sets out for home, and Mrs. Tiggy Winkle joins her. Under the mat, she places what under the mat? The key. She places the key under the mat. And as they walk, lots of animals come to hide their clean clothes. Hiding in the bushes is... Let's see what's behind in the bushes. Peter Rabbit! Peter Rabbit is in the bushes. As Lucy turns to say goodnight, she sees something very peculiar. Mrs. Tiggy Winkle is actually... Do you know what she is? She's actually a hedgehog. Well, that's a very nice story. I like the fact that all of the animals are friendly and the little girl is nice to the animals. And that's the way we should be to all of God's creatures, as we should be friendly and kind to them. And Mrs. Potter has made some wonderful stories. And if you keep watching this channel, we'll go ahead and read some more of these stories over the time. Until then, you have a good night. Bye-bye.